You cancel plans, not because you're depressed, not because you have anxiety, but because you genuinely rather be alone. And if that's you, your brain might be wired differently than everyone else's. Here's what nobody tells you. Science just proved society has been completely wrong about people like you. For decades, psychologists lumped everyone who enjoyed alone time into one concerning box: introverts, loners, antisocial. That last label especially, like enjoying your own company meant something was broken inside you. But then, researchers at the University of Buffalo asked a question nobody had really considered. What if some people just prefer being alone? Not from fear, not from damage, but because solitude actually makes them thrive. They called it unsociability, and it's completely different from being antisocial or avoidant. When they studied these people, here's the plot twist: they were thriving. Better than thriving, actually. Their mental health? Solid. Their relationships? Meaningful. Their creativity? Off the charts. So what's actually happening in your brain when you genuinely love being alone? First, your dopamine system works differently. Extroverts need massive social stimulation to feel good. Think of them like someone who needs a whole jalapeno to feel anything. But if you prefer solitude, your system is more sensitive. You reach optimal stimulation with just a flake of red pepper. You're not under-socialized, you're efficiently satisfied. Second, your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for deep thinking and problem-solving, lights up during alone time. You're not just doing nothing. Your brain is processing, creating, connecting ideas in ways that crowded spaces simply don't allow. And here's the thing that'll make you go, "Wait, that's me." Studies on creativity prove breakthrough ideas rarely happen in brainstorming sessions. They happen in the shower, on solo walks, at 2 a.m. when you're the only one awake. Einstein's best work? Alone. Newton? Alone. Maya Angelou literally rented hotel rooms just to write in solitude, even though she had a perfectly good house. This isn't coincidence. This is your brain doing what it's designed to do. But, and this is crucial, there's a difference you need to understand. Do you choose solitude, or are you hiding in it? Because some people aren't embracing solitude. They're using it as armor against rejection, judgment, or vulnerability. And that's where honest self-reflection matters. Psychologist Abraham Maslow said healthy solitude comes from abundance, not scarcity. You enjoy being alone because you've had meaningful connections and know you can have them again. You're not running from people, you're running toward yourself. Ask yourself, why do you like being alone? If your answer includes words like recharge, create, think, or process, you're probably in that healthy zone. If your answer involves safer, easier, or less painful, that might be worth exploring with someone you trust. Not wrong, not broken, just different, and maybe worth understanding deeper. For those who genuinely thrive in solitude, you're not weird. Your brain is wired to find restoration in your own company. In our age of constant connectivity, where everyone's expected to respond immediately and always be available, the ability to genuinely enjoy solitude might be the most valuable skill you have. The world needs people who can sit with themselves, who can think deeply without constant stimulation, who understand the difference between connection and codependency. In Japan, there's even a word for this: hitori, alone time. They celebrate it. Solo dining booths, single movie seats, solo karaoke rooms. They've made being alone a legitimate cultural practice. Meanwhile, in the West, we're still asking, why are you eating alone, like it's a crisis? So the next time someone questions why you canceled those plans or why you'd rather stay home with a book, you can tell them about dopamine sensitivity, prefrontal cortex activation, and the entire body of research proving that solitude isn't social failure, it's often social intelligence. Or you can just smile and say, "Because I like myself." That usually ends the conversation pretty quickly. And honestly, that's the whole point. If this just explains something you've never been able to put into words, the video on screen breaks down exactly how your brain processes stimulation differently, and why your daily routines aren't random. They're wired into who you are. Don't scroll past it.